In this video, we're going to take a look at how to turn on automatic clicks and then see how it works. So to turn it on, we're going to go to the accessibility features. We'll come over here to this time and we'll click on the time and then click on accessibility. And then we're going to come here to automatic clicks. Turn that on. And I'm just going to click here and you see our handy little bars here. So this one, as I hover, you can see that one is left click is what that is. So you see whenever my mouse stays still long enough, it does a little click. There's that little white circle underneath it. So let me show you how this works. I'm going to open up my Chrome browser through automatic click. So all I'm doing is moving my mouse there and sitting still and it opens it up. And now I've got my article here. So maybe I would like to change the Lexile level of it. So I'm just going to move my cursor over onto where it says 560 so it can click on it. So I'm just moving and I'm waiting and it clicked for me. So by doing this, all I have to be able to do is move my mouse. I do not need to move and click. If I want to scroll, and scrolling is difficult for me, scrolling is on here as well. So I'm going to come here and hover, and there is my scroll bar. So I can just come here and sit, and I can wait, and I can read, and I can scroll back up or scroll down. And I've got all my, and now this goes to the left and the right, and obviously that's not going to work. So this is how I can scroll with my automatic clicks. And you can always pause it at any time just by clicking on it. Oop. So let's pause that. All right, so now I'm going to show you how we can use this for click and drag. So I have it paused, as you can see. So I'm just going to come over, I'm going to click myself here. And I have this little activity, drag to solve. So each of these boxes has a little math problem, and then I have to figure out which one of these is the correct answer and drag it over. Now, click and drag is often a little tricky one because you have to click and hold that click and then drag in. And it's hard to use two different hands or two fingers on the same hand. So where this comes in handy, so here, an insect has 6 legs, and how many legs do 5 insects have? 30. So to drag this 30 over here, I'm going to unpause this. I'm going to come here to this click and drag. So now I'm going to hover. It clicked, as you can see, it's outlined. I'm going to move, and I'm going to let go, and it dropped it for me. And I'm going to pause while I come around here and try to figure out another one. So let's see this one here. There are 4 seasons in a year. How many seasons will pass over 4 years? 16. So I'm going to unpause. And there's click and drag. So I'm going to hover. It clicked. I'm going to move over, let go, and it click and dropped. And I'm going to pause it. And that is how automatic click works. Some other things you can see, this is our right click here. This is to be able to do a double click. All those different little clicks that you may have to do are a different button on this bar. And if having it in this corner is in the way of something, you can just click here and it moves it around the 4 corners of the screen to where it possibly is not in the way. To turn it off entirely, so right now we have it paused, just to turn it off entirely, I'm going to come back here to accessibility and I'm going to click for automatic clicks to turn off, and then it's going to ask me to verify. I'm going to say yes, I want to turn it off. And there you go. That is one of the accessibility features on our Chromebook.